Sorry? Well, here we go. Just the thanks are starting off here, so I may as well continue on. Just like to thank Paul for thanking the bridesmaids on doing such great work. They really did look amazing, and they really did a very good job. I'm going to stop reading this. Just up there a minute ago. I think you'll all agree Naomi looks stunning today, but not half as stunning as Paul does. You've done your speech now, you're married, all you got to get through now is this, Paul, so in a few minutes you'll be able to be relaxed. Again, just everyone thank them, everyone is here, it has really made a great occasion. It's, you know, everyone had to take a good bit of time off work, and it took a good bit of cash and all to come over here. And just, we're all here just sharing our happiness and love with Paul and Naomi on their special day. So it's just great that everyone made it over today. I was going to thank Neil for doing all this other stuff he's talking about. Just thanks Neil for that little speech there. But every morning we wake up here, Neil tells us how great he was the night before, staying up all night, cleaning up after himself. Well, the only one who makes all the mess. So, you know, no one really knows this, but Neil wakes up and goes to bed. He has like a French maid outfit. And he puts it on and starts going around picking up all the boxes and everything. His photos, Neil, so don't worry, we'll get you, we'll get you. But anyway, I'm John, by the way. Just
we all know who you
most
are.
people call me Jock, but Jock or Italian. I call me Jock, please. So I've been calling friends for over 15 years now. We met up one night. Well, probably 2 nights we met up, but I didn't realise that Paul was one of the crew, like, because when we were 15, Paul looked about 35. he had hair halfway down his back and a beard that like Chris Gallons would have been proud of. I thought he was this like homeless guy. It was only after a few times I met him that actually they said, "This is my next door neighbour, Paul." And I was like, "Ah, nice to meet you, Paul." So since then things have gone like pretty good. We've had a good few times together, and this got good because he asked me to do this today, so I don't know why. But when I met Paul first, he was always a big fisherman, as Tim was alluding to, and he got me into fishing as well. But it was only when I started driving that I realised how much Paul was into fishing. Because all he wanted to do was like ring me, "Oh, you come and fishing, Jock?" And I was like, "Oh no, I can't get the car today. I'll get the car, come on. He just like, he couldn't drive for years, but he just wanted someone to drive him around fishing, I think. So that's the real reason like Paul really got into the fishing with me, I think. But apparently when Paul was young, he wasn't always a Liverpool fan. Fishing and soccer were Paul's main vices when he was young. We all know a good soccer player he was. Good, maybe made it, but he had a bit of Paul McGrath in Paul now. Paul's name. I don't mean to drink now. Paul had dodgy knees when he was young, like, so sure he made it. We might be like in some even more palatial place than this if Paul had made it as a soccer player. Yeah, in fairness, we couldn't get much more palatial than this.
I wouldn't have married him.
But anyway, still, when Paul was young, apparently there's a few photos of him wearing Man United jerseys. I'm the #1 Liverpool fan. I'm still waiting to see them now, but I've been told they're around somewhere. But one thing about Paul is, Donald says he's a bit laid back, but a lot of us just say he's downright lazy. Or some, you might put it, he doesn't like to put himself out too much. If there's an easy way of doing something, Paul will find it. I was talking to Barry Fitz, is like one of Paul's neighbours. He's the kind of reason Paul moved down to Kentstown, because Barry Fitz was down there, and Paul thought he'd just be able to get on with Barry nice and have a bit of crack, not do a whole lot. But one time, I was down doing a bit of painting for Fitzer, and Paul was a bit peeved at this because he was a bit broke, and he's going, "Hey Fitzer, why won't you let me do a bit of painting?" And Fitzer's like, okay, you can paint the other attic. So Paul came down one day in his raggedy out clothes, and Fitzer gave him a paintbrush and a load of paint and a roller. So Fitzer went off to work, and he came back then, and there was like 2 walls done in this attic. And Fitzer's going, like, "What are you doing all day?" And Paul's going, "I was working all day." took me ages to get that wall done, like. Fitz is going, like, you sure you were at the sleep over there in the corner, like. Paul's going, no, I was definitely working all day. Paul said, right, I'll come back tomorrow and finish it off. The Fitz said, right, come back tomorrow and I'll have a few quick for you to sort you out when you get finished. So Paul came back the next day, and that was on a Friday, so Paul came back on a Saturday, and Fitz was there. So Paul decided to just do a couple hours work and told Fitz it was all finished. Fitz was going, like, what do you mean it's finished? There's more paint on the ground than there is on the walls. And then so Fitzer still has to looking for his attic to be painted. And Paul still got paid to do it. So Fitzer's still looking for his attic to be finished. But poor old Barry couldn't make it this week. This week I suppose, this week. So just on behalf of Barry and all, they just sent all their love and greetings to Paul and Naomi. And he's just saying he's going to have a big party for you when you come back. Is your house still standing? Because thanks very much for the keys. Renting it out at the moment. But we all know Paul's great at DIY. He's been in the house for about 2 years, and apparently only last month he managed to get the tiles up in the bathroom. And I think that was half of Ricky's bloody work. Paul says he did it all, but it still aren't grouted, so there's a bit of work left with there, Ricky. The best thing of it all is, I was talking to one of Paul's brothers last night, and he told me a nickname Paul used to have when he was young. And I've never heard this, but apparently it was common around O'Reilly household, and it's magnet arse. I was like, what do you mean magnet arse? Like, has he got like metal in his arse or something? Dave's going, no, I'll try Dave. And Dave's going, no. When he was young, he'd sit on a chair, and he was just stuck to it. He couldn't get it off. No matter what you did, he was just stuck to the chair.